Barney. Come on. Here we go, yo. Barney is a dinosaur from our imagination. And when he's tall, he's what we call a dinosaur sensation. Barney's friends are big and small, they come from lots of places. After school they meet to play and sing with happy faces. Barney comes to play with you whenever we may need him. Barney can be your friend too if you just make believe him. Barney. Come on. Here we go, yo. Barney is a dinosaur from our imagination. And when he's tall, he's what we call a dinosaur sensation. Barney's friends are big and small, they come from lots of places. After school they meet to play and sing with happy faces. Barney comes to play with you whenever we may need him. Barney can be your friend too if you just make believe him. Barney. Come on. Here we go, yo. Barney is a dinosaur from our imagination. And when he's tall, he's what we call a dinosaur sensation. Barney's friends are big and small, they come from lots of places. After school they meet to play and sing with happy faces. Barney comes to play with you whenever we may need him. Barney can be your friend too if you just make believe him. Barney. Come on. Here we go, yo. Barney is a dinosaur from our imagination. And when he's tall, he's what we call a dinosaur sensation. Barney's friends are big and small, they come from lots of places. After school they meet to play and sing with happy faces. Barney comes to play with you whenever we may need him. Barney can be your friend too if you just make believe him. Barney.
All right, what's up, everybody? Let's get some music going so it's not terribly quiet. Welcome to my live stream, my second ever live stream. I'm just trying all this stuff out. I'm using a new software, that our friend Andrew Olson told me about. It's a little bit more easier to like interact with you guys and stuff. So bear with me as I figure this stuff out. We got some comments in here already. Barney Millennium says, love this intro. Thank you. I made this intro for history fans. If you guys aren't familiar with that, it's on Facebook. It's a Facebook group. We did a live stream celebrating the 35th anniversary of Barney and Friends, and so I made that rendition. I didn't make the rendition. I made the video, the clips of all the pictures from all 13 seasons, and I took that super cool instrument rendition of Barney and Friends and used it for that. So I'm glad you guys liked it. Like, because I've been looking for this rendition of the song. I have no idea what happened to it. It used to live on YouTube. You didn't even ask, where did this even surface? YouTube. So when Barney, I think it was the 20th anniversary. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it was the 20th anniversary. They did they had some group do a remix. That remix specifically as a promo for Barney. And I remember pulling that off of YouTube with the music video years ago. I do not have the music video anymore. It was just a bunch of clips of Barney from throughout the years also, but they were like actual clips made by it or whoever was in charge at that time. And that was the rendition. If you guys want that rendition, I can email it to you or something. I'm on Facebook as Ron Stark, or you can find me through Barney History Fans, or my channel, Mr. K's Clubhouse, and I'll send you that track for sure. It was part of a sizzle reel that hit Barney live appearances, I think. They weren't Barney live appearances because it aired on PBS. So, but it was definitely a promo thing for Barney. I believe it was the 20th anniversary, but also don't quote me on that either. We're all just speculating. I'm good. Thanks for asking. Aiden says, hi, Mr. K. Matt Goldstein, howdy, Karan. What's up? What's up, man? I'm glad you guys are in here. I don't do these live stream things a lot. This is my only second time doing a live stream, and so I wanted to. I had fun the last time, and so I thought I'd get on here and do it again. And so I'm just trying some new stuff out. We're gonna try. I'm going to show you some of the things that I've gotten since the last time I was on a live stream. But then I've also got some new stuff that I didn't open specifically because I wanted to do them here on this live stream. So first, I want to just check in with you guys because I haven't been on here in a while, making any content or doing anything like that. I've been really working on my my own show, and so just want to check in with you guys and see how you guys are doing. For me, I'm just not getting over a cold. We just started filming more episodes of my show, Mr. K's Clubhouse, last week, and then I got a cold right after that, which is always great when you start working and you get sick. But I'm kind of getting out of that, and so I'm excited about the stuff that we're going to be showing at towards the fall of this year. Some stuff. Work with Bob Singleton. Work closely with Steve White for some fun stuff for next year, and so I'm just super excited to show that stuff off. Aiden says, I want the rendition or just upload it on YouTube. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll just take that 35th anniversary and make that some content on this channel, and then you guys can just I can also send it to you if you're in Barney fan club or Barney history fans or whatever. But otherwise, I can definitely upload that as a video, and you guys can just pull it from there. That's how I got it. Was initially on YouTube in like 2009, 8, 7, something like that. It was a long time ago. Matt says, can't wait to see what new Barney stuff you have, dude. Thanks, man. I'm nothing like Andrew. I don't get all the like super like rare items and things like that, but I do have some fun stuff that they're not necessarily one of a kind, but I'm excited to start adding more and more to my collection that I have going on. So yeah. Keep up the good work on the show. Glad to see it continue to grow. Thank you. Yeah, we're moving into season 3. Season 3 will air in the fall. And some of our best work. Shout out to Jen Pollard, Emmy Leonetti, Mark Tourette. Those are our writers. Barney fans are also our writers. They've written some really, really great stuff. We've written some great music, some of the best music we've had. Like I said, we've had Bob Singleton help us with 2 specific songs. One I released as a second instrumental, our simply amazing song. The other one I'm keeping a secret, but I can tell you it is a classic Barney song. that I would say he is he was the first one that made the instrumental to introduce it to the Barney world. It's traditional, but it's a classic song that I think Barney made what it is, and he hasn't touched a rendition of that song in over 25 years. And so I knew that I wanted him to do that, and I'm super excited to be able to show that when the season airs. Hey, I'm starting a DVD company, sort of like what Lions did with Lyric. How would you like Mr. K on DVD and CD? We could talk about things like that. I do want to eventually. We don't have CDs, but we do have a music album out. Let me move this up a little bit, if I can. We have a music album out on all the streaming platforms, but I do want to start looking into DVDs and things like that. It's a little weird because everything's going streaming now, but I do want to start looking into DVDs and things that people can buy and have, like we have our Barney videos and things. So who knows? We'll see. Reach out to me. We'll figure some stuff. I think you messaged me on the website, if I'm not mistaken. So we can we'll definitely talk about that. Jen, what up? Hiya. Seriously, the fact Bob Singleton is part of your show is amazing. Excuse me. It really is. I started talking to Bob last year in January, right when he was. If you guys follow Bob on Facebook, it's right when he started. He started writing that Unicorn Birthdays symphony. So he hadn't even. Nothing was even down yet, just ideas. He hadn't written any of the notes or anything, and that's when I started talking to him. And it didn't work out last year because he was so busy with that. So I'm very grateful that we got him on this time. I've been talking to Fred Holmes. Eventually, when we have enough money, I would like to have him possibly direct. I've talked to a great writer by the name of Angelo Natali. He wrote a bunch of popular Barney songs. It's Took a Cold Bird and other ones. And so he's also expressed interest in writing music for the show, just as we grow a little bit more, which is understandable. But I'm super excited that Bob has been the first one, aside from Steve White giving like advice and thoughts and notes on stuff that we've written. Bob has done some actual work for us, and I'm super grateful for him for doing that. I think I know what it is, but I'm not going to say a word. I'm really stoked to see what you have in store for Mr. K's Clubhouse. You might know what it is. It's one of the best Barney songs in my opinion, and it's been with the series since the beginning actually. So everyone will know this song. We wrote new lyrics to it just to make it our own, but it's still the same song. It would be kind of cool to do a limited special release of a Mr. K episode on VHS. That would be cool. I don't even know if that's a thing anymore. Can you make VHS videos? I don't know. If you can, that would be really sick to have like a VHS of some modern stuff. So yeah, let's see here. Okay. Anybody want to comment? Tell me how are you doing? How is your summer starting off for you guys? Anything cool that you guys have going on? Aiden said that he's starting that DVD and CD kind of business, which is kind of cool. I like seeing what new ideas everybody has, new creations that people are making and doing. Matt always sends me music that he makes, his own versions of Barney songs, and he's a genius with it. So I like seeing stuff like that. I like having that stuff shared with me, where I could check it out also. I hope you guys are doing well. And thanks for all jumping in here with me. I'm not going to be on here too long, maybe about an hour, but I'm really glad that you guys have decided to spend some time with me. Okay, I'll show you some of the Barney items that I've gotten since the last stream that I'm really excited about. And then we'll do some unboxing and that kind of thing. So the first thing, I don't think I showed this on the last stream, but it's dirty now, but I have one of those nostalgic Barney hats. They have released like the Biggie sweater Barney type thing. I bought that, and I also bought the book bag. And so The big bag's not down here though. It's upstairs. It has my PlayStation 5 in it right now. I probably should just add it to my collection instead of using it as an actual backpack, but that's okay. Let's see here. It's good to see you again, and it's good to see you again. Matt says my birthday is coming up on Wednesday, and I'm going to Pride with a few friends at the end of the month. That's awesome, man! Happy birthday! Birthdays are always fun. It is Pride Month. Pride is always fun. If you can go out and enjoy those festivities, be safe, enjoy your friends. But yeah, it's a fun time to celebrate. I'm glad you're going to be able to do that with your friends. Jen says Matt's music is fantastic. It is. I don't even know if fantastic is a word that we can use to describe it, because it really is great music. I mean, we can talk about the new Creature and Barney all day, the new series, but people like Matt are people that they should have reached out to kind of create it, because Matt puts his own spin on the music, but he also has that very nostalgic feel that's very reminiscent of what Bob Singleton used to do with the music, and very early Joe Phillips. And so yeah, I really like seeing the stuff that he shows. Yeah, man, you're very welcome. Thanks for choosing us to show that music too. You can, as long as you've got a VCR and a computer set up. I'm trying to try my hand at songwriting this summer. Nice. Well, yeah, I'll look into that VHR thing, because maybe I guess you could just buy a blank VHS tape or something. That'd be cool. Try your hand at songwriting, man, and send me stuff. Send me some stuff that you write. It doesn't have to be about anything specific, but if you have something, send me something. I always like checking it out. And I don't know, I like also working with new people, and especially Barney fans who understand our mission. So maybe there's something that we can find where we work together. So since the last time, these I have not gotten since the last time. These have been here, but they were misplaced for a very long time. But they are Barney annuals. I have 4 of them. I think this is the very, very first Barney annual that was released. They are in very good condition. Very good condition. I don't know if I know a lot of the Barney fans have seen these. I don't know if there's some of you who haven't. But they're just comprised of a few different things. There's like games, there's different stories in it. Things like that. This one was released in 1999. But it has like a shape story in this specific one. I think they used to come out once a year maybe, or something like that. They're hardcover, but they're in really good condition. I found them on Amazon about a year ago, and I just started collecting the ones that I can get. So I have this one here. Let's see. I have this Barney annual with Twinkin' on the front. I'm sure this was out around the time that Great Adventure was coming out. Yeah, so this was 98. So maybe that wasn't the first one I showed you. This one, you can see it has a whole bunch of stuff in it. My friend Barney had a farm, Barney's band, a bunch of different books and mazes and stuff like that. My friend Barney had a farm, full-on story in there. These books are really, really cool though, and I was glad that I could find them in such great condition. These now that we have Drew's in here. Hey, Drew. He would know more about these things before I dropped them on the ground. There we go. That's what I was looking for. They were released, at the end of the year in the UK. And you could tell that they have the UK pricing on them. So they're really cool. Let's see. I have 2 more. This one was in 2006. Drew, do you know how long they printed these things? This one was 2006. This is the only one that had, you can see a kid had it, so there was a little bit of writing on it, but it's still, and inside, except for like the inside page here, still very, very good condition. No ripped pages and things like that. This one must have been around Christmas time, because there's a bunch of like Christmas themed things going on in here. But yeah, same. I think it's meant to be colored in too, because they started coloring in this one, so there is a page actually missing from this one. But you could technically color inside of them. But yeah, it's just like almost like a kid version of a chapter book, if you will, of different stories and then not events, but activities and things that you can do. The BGA one is number 2. The first one was all original material in UK English. Nice. Let's see here. Let's look at some of these. Twinkin', my beloved. Yeah. Twinkin' was great. I mean, we all know the story behind the original script and how that changed. But Twinkin's a really cute character. I really liked his appearance in the movie. I don't know if it would have worked in as a main character or something like in the show, but he was really cute. To be apparently a koala bear, whatever that thing is. I'm not sure if a lot of y'all know, but I'm planning on making a fan-made Barney sing-along show entirely from scratch. That'd be super cool. Get Jen to do the voice, and then you have a pretty near perfect show. Those annuals look phenomenal. Thank you. Didn't know they existed. Yeah, I don't know how I found out about them either. This is the other one that I have. I don't know how I found out about them. I think they happened to pop up on Amazon one day, and I was like, whoa, what are these? This one was printed in 2000 with its table of contents. This is some of the best Barney iterations of him in animated form. So that's also why I really love them, because there's just some great artwork in here. This one had to come out around the time for like the Barney in outer space, because there's a story in here about Barney's space adventure, and it actually has a movie in it from Barney's Barney in outer space. So yeah, some really good artwork. It's a lot of fun. Remember, Barney loves you. So yeah, those are the annuals. I don't know how many there were. The one I have, the most recent one, is a 2006. I feel like they kind of stopped around that time. Jen and Drew will tell me for sure, but I know they don't do those anymore. So annuals are very popular in the UK. They release them for all sorts of kids brands. Barney ones were published between 1997 and 2007. He appeared in Little Big Club annuals for a few more years. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that Little Big Club did annuals. Yeah, they are really cool though. Look on Amazon. I'm sure you probably can find them on eBay, Mercari, places like that too. I just happened to get those off Amazon, and some of them I got for like $4, so they were really cheap. So yeah, take a look for those. The other thing that I got here is, so my birthday was in March, and I had some friends. One friend drew me a picture for my birthday. The other friend that we all know of Hedge, he drew me a picture last year, but I finally got it to get printed off to add to my collection. But this is the picture that Hedge did of myself, Mr. K, with Barney. I'm really happy about this picture. He did 2 versions of it. One without like the clubhouse in the background, but this is the only one I got printed off, so I can add to my collection. So I really like that one. Hedge is super talented. He will also be stepping up more in the artistic realm for us for season 3, doing a lot of backgrounds and things like that. So I'm super excited to have him come aboard for that. One of my the people from our show, who's a puppeteer, she's also an artist. For my birthday, she drew this picture of Barney holding like a plush Mr. K doll, which is super cool. So I had to get that printed off. This is the first time she said she had ever drawn Barney, and it took a lot of detail, but she did a really, really, really good job. I've never been able to draw Barney that well in my life. She did a really good job with that, and so I wanted to add those to the collection because they're just cool to have. I have this giant picture back here. Let's see if I can take it down. It's really heavy. I got it off Facebook Marketplace. I don't know if you can see it without seeing the reflection of the computer in it. But yeah, it's a giant Barney poster. It's actually bigger than this. The person who put it in this frame folded it, which I wish I would have known, but they folded it so that it could fit in here. But it's actually a lot bigger than this. But I thought that was cool. Old school Barney poster. I don't know where that originated. I'm not that all savvy in the historical of the history facts of certain things. But I thought that was cool. I got that off of Facebook Marketplace. So I really like it. I'm gonna leave it here. I'll hang it later. A couple more posters that I got. Speaking of Hedge, I am subscribed to his Patreon account, so I like to help support his Patreon account. And because of that, he sends out artwork every now and then. Some stickers. I have some stickers up there, things like that. He sent this piece of work of Barney sitting on like a ledge with the Imagination Island ship floating in the sky. And it says, whenever you're here to hug and be near, you are so special to me. I really, really love this when he has shared it on Facebook. And I had no idea that he was going to send me one. And so I had to make sure that I can have it framed. I just have not gotten it to get on a wall yet. But I'm super, super happy about this. Obviously, it's not an official Barney product, but man, we have some talented people within the Barney community. And being able to have their artwork here as part of my collection is amazing. So, yeah. That is a classic poster. I think, and I believe you're right. I think it is from like '93. It was very, very early Barney. You could tell by the iteration of his drawing there. Another poster I got is a promo poster for a bunch of Barney home videos that were coming out or that were out in like '99. So it's this giant thing. Barney home video, a whole new set of adventures not seen on TV. So it's promoting Barney's Great Adventure, Barney in Outer Space, Sing and Dance with Barney, Walk Around the Block with Barney, Barney's Songs, Adventure Bus, not Barney's Great Adventure, I'm sorry, Barney's Big Surprise. And it's time for counting. So you can see all of them at the bottom there. But then you also have their bigger pictures behind Barney here. This is a really big poster too. I was super excited to get this. Which Barney video are we promoting? Yes, exactly. Because it says Barney home video and then it lists, 7 of them, 8 of them. Yeah. But I thought it was really cool to have. And they just used the exact same picture for the walk around the block with Barney, which is funny. Let's see. Those are all the posters that I have. It's time for counting. Booker T Bookworm is my favorite. You know, I loved when they added puppets to the show. It does not make any sense to me why they would move to the park and then not take things like a bird and a squirrel with them and those kind of things. I understand maybe puppeteers weren't available or something, but I really wish they would have kept Booker T and Scooter and Miss Etta. It's funny that Earl Fisher is the voice of Booker T Bookworm in New Studios. Yeah. Let's see. This is the last thing that I had gotten since the last live stream. I'm sorry my lighting is not great. Maybe this will help. A little bit. It's one of the classic Christmas Barney toys. I used to have this when I was a kid. I used to sit on my grandma's refrigerator, and something happened where she had gotten rid of it or something. So this is the first time I've had it since I was a kid, since I was like 6. So I was really excited to get him. I just like his scarf and his hat with his little bell in there. So yeah, he actually got delivered like a couple days after I did the live stream. So I had to show him off. I like him. I think that is all that I've gotten since the last time. But now we can do some unboxing if you guys would like. I have 6 boxes. There's not a lot of stuff, but some stuff that I did want to just come on here and show you guys instead of just opening them and enjoying them for myself. And so let's do some unboxing. So this one I cheated on because I really wanted to see what these were like. As you guys know, They used to do Barney magazines back in the day. You joined the fan club, and there were magazines that were sent to you by mail throughout the year that were just like promoting what's happening, live shows or movies, but then there was activities inside and things like that. I just found out that there were collectible cards, which I did not know was a thing, and I had to reach out to Andrew, and then also I reached out to Drew about them too. I had no idea that there were collectible cards that came with those, but I was able to snag 12 of them, and starting from number 25 to 36. I don't know how many they made, but I'm missing 1 through 24. But these are cool little, and the person that I got them from laminated them themselves, and then they also put them. So they laminated them, and then they also put them in like a little protective sleeve. But these are really cool. They come with like images on the front of them. I don't know if you guys can see that very well. Images on the front, but then they also have like on the back where that scene is from with some extra words. So obviously that's from Once Upon a Time. Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair, it says on the back. That's number 25. So these are really, really cool. So I have that one. This one is from Barney in Outer Space. Number 26. This one is from Time for Counting. The best Barney home video ever made. Only joking. You know, the one that was about counting, but somehow about stories. Camp Wanna Run Around. And I'm willing to take like scans of these. Drew said he had these when he was a kid, and he doesn't have them anymore. But I would be willing to take scans of these so you guys can have this stuff in high quality. This was from Barney's. So this is actually from a season 4 episode. I think Let's Eat, maybe? Whichever one they were making the ice cream in. But on the back, it's promoting Barney's Sensational Day. So that was an interesting choice. The good old classic Great Adventure cover. All mixed up. You're right. Thank you, Eden. It was all mixed up. Thank you. This one's from Good Day, Good Night. So yeah, they're really fun. This one is from 1, 2, 3, 4 Seasons. Singing the Raindrop song there. Let's see. I feel like that same song's been playing forever. And I have a whole list. This one is from With My 1, 2 eyes and my 1, 2 feet, I'm reading. That would be a classic joke once everyone understands that. But I'm glad that I'm here to understand that. Barney's Big Surprise. Yeah. Funny that you might ask. I think we were just talking about Marie Scott on the Barney fan club page like a week ago or something. I was very hard on Marie Scott. I don't like his performing at all. I want to choose my words carefully. Yeah, I don't like his performance as Barney at all. It seemed very like jittery and robotic like, not very smooth, which I know it's a difficult thing to move in that costume. So he has my respect for being able to get in that costume and do the work that he did do. I'm just not a fan of his performance. Now, when I was younger, I used to act out Barney. So if Barney was on the screen, I acted it out, and I acted however that person imitated that role. So like, I don't hate him or dislike him in that sense. But I don't know. I just wasn't a fan of how he moved the body and things like that. But I mean, he has my respect for being able to get in that costume. Let's see here. Some more of these I have from Adventure Bus. That's a good one. Just the Barney songs cover art. or you can randomly see that on Netflix when they're, if you're in the U.S., when they're promoting Barney. And then this last one. It says pulled from musical scrapbook, but it was from the season 3 episode that they did. So these are fun. So I was super excited that I was able to find these. I wanted to hurry up and snag them before somebody else got them. So that's what I did. I need to find a good place to kind of like put them and keep them, and then see if I can search for the other ones. But yeah, I was really excited about finding those. Let's see here. Let's see. Okay, opening up some. So I guess not really an unbox. It's more of an unbag. Yeah, let's unbag this thing here. The fun thing about waiting so long to open them, to do something like this, is I forget what I even bought. Oh yeah, okay. So I kind of wanted one of these just because of how ugly they were. And I was able to find one. And so it's the Toy Factory Barney, not the terrible like sitting down one. This one doesn't look as bad. But I finally got one of these. They're very cheaply made and very odd looking. But I mean, it's Barney. Hey, at least you know, he doesn't have giant like Yoshi eyes or elephant feet. Yeah, not quite. But yeah, so I got one of the Toy Factory Barneys, and he still has his tag on him, so he was brand new. So yeah, absolutely the better Toy Factory Barney. I've only ever seen pictures, and ironically, after I purchased this one, the Walmart by my house has in their claw machines now the other 3, like the other Barney with the BJ and Baby Bop. They're a lot bigger than what I thought they would be. They don't look as bad in person, but they are definitely not the best. Let's see here. Glad the person who sold you those laminated them. They're very easy to lose. Case in point. Yeah, I'm glad they did that too. I'm very glad they were able to do that. Where should we fit you? Okay, what else do we have here? I feel like the plushies for the Crane games look a little bit like the plushies from the TV series. I can kind of see that, but they could have made them better. Because this is why this one here is my favorite Barney plush I have, because it reminds me of the TV plush, because it's sitting down. Obviously, it's not sitting with like the standing feet kind of thing. But that's why this one is my favorite. So they could have definitely done better with like the face kind of model of him. But I can see how you would say that. The seller could have been a claw machine professional. Could have been, yeah. Never know. Let's see. Okay, let's open this one. It was in the back of the Purple Rose episode. Like, yeah, I specifically chose that one because I wanted to be back there. Good eyes. Let's see. Don't show your address, like they always say. Let's see here. Toy Factory also has a Barney ball. It's the world's greatest toy of all. At least as far as the company is concerned. That's hilarious. I've not seen the ball. Jen, can you show me a picture of that? I don't think I've seen it. Here's my favorites of the Barney actors. Barney. 1, David Joyner. I think we're biased with David Joyner. But all in all, he's the one who made Barney what he is. So yeah, David Joyner is definitely the all-time. Harry Stenson, Josh Martin in number 2, David Voss, number 3. Antoine Steele, number 4. Maurice Scott, number 5. That's a pretty good list. And I know, okay, so I would put David Joyner as number 1, of course. I would put Josh Martin as number 2. Antoine Steele as number 3. David Voss. I think there would be Maurice Scott as number 5, and then I would put David Voss and Terry Stinson kind of like tied. I love Terry. He was great on tour. The TV series, he kind of lost that appeal. And it's, I mean, honestly, as much as we love Backyard Gang, but if you really think about it, the way Carrie portrayed him on the TV series, very minimal movement, mouth movement. It's just pretty much the Backyard Gang Barney, in my opinion. And so, that would be my list. I think Antoine Steele does a very good job. I saw him when they did the Barney birthday bash. I saw he was the one who came here and performed. So he's really, really good in person. Laura Mayo was also on there, the one who played Baby Bop for the last season. So yeah, I did get the DM. Thank you, Jen. The ball actually is pretty. I mean, it's nice. It's just I kind of like that iteration of Barney too. I know he gets some flack, that cartoon version of him, but I like it. Funny enough, one of my friends was friends with Barney at Universal Studios. Dope. Yeah, send me that. You want to know something? I had an audition lined up in 2017 to audition for Barney when Universal Studios was looking for more Barney body actor. And I was supposed to go. My family was going to Florida to visit Universal Studios and that kind of thing, and I was supposed to go. It came up and I missed out. I didn't get to do that. That would be the second time that happened to me. In 2011. Whenever they were getting ready to do the second leg of Barney Birthday Bash, I had an interview or an audition with V Corporation to audition for Barney for that offer. And things came up, some health issues with some family, and I couldn't do that either. And then this is at the same time they were also running the Sesame Street live shows, and they invited me, since I missed out on that second leg audition for Birthday Bash. They invited me to audition for one of the Sesame Street shows. I don't remember which show it was at the time, and I turned them down because at that time I was far more interested in playing and being Barney than I was just a costume character overall. And that would have been 2011. Yes, that's what I was thinking. My graduation year, yeah. Tour leg. So when they go on tour, sometimes they call them a leg of a tour. So it's like when they'll visit so many cities and states and do so many shows within a certain amount of time, and then they might take a break and then or recast the people, and then they'll do another round of it. Some people refer to them as like a leg of the tour. So like one leg, 2 legs to make the entire tour. At least that's how I can explain it to you. But yeah, so I turned down V's offer to audition for Sesame Street, one of their live shows. And now I kind of regret it because you never know where that could have led you. But I did turn it down. But I mean, here we are now. Everything happens for a reason, I think. But yeah, I came very close to not necessarily playing Barney, but having the chance to audition to do so. But I missed out. But that's okay. Let's see. They were very serious with this one. They put it in 3 bags so that he doesn't get broken, I guess. This one is also a favorite of mine. I had him when I was very little as well. And I also lost him when I was younger. And I haven't had him since. He's the little farmer, Barney. I love this guy. I always loved his little overalls and the little horse. He's missing his tag, which is okay. You still can see the plastic piece that the tag was supposed to be on. But he's in really, really, really good condition. And I haven't had him since I was like 5 or 6. And so like I'm super excited. I was super excited to get him. He wasn't that expensive either. So I'm really happy to get him. He was one of my favorites because he was one of the Barney toys that he could stand in your, like he could stand. So if you set him on something the right way, he would stand. Let's see if I can get him to do it. He's gonna prove me wrong today. Come on. Stands. So that was another reason why I really liked him when I was younger, because I can make him stand up and those kind of things. So yeah, I'm really happy about him. I'm glad that I get to add him to the collection here. I don't know, was these released? They were made by Golden Bear, but were they released to help as like merchandise with Barney's Great Adventure? I think maybe. I think there was also BJ who was also dressed up like in farm clothes, possibly. They washed him before they sent him. So yeah, he smells really fresh and clean. With the giant. Somewhere else. Let's see. Yes, they were released to promote the movie. There were BJ and Baby Bop ones too. I've seen BJ on eBay pretty often as of late. I just haven't purchased him yet. I've not seen Baby Bop though. Made to promote Barney's Great Adventure. Yes, thank you. Would you ever get the gun plush, even though he's oddly designed? Yes, I do want the gun plush. Someone on eBay has the gun plush with a BYG Backyard Gang plush, but they want $600 for it, and I'm trying to talk to them to like convince them to sell me just the gun by itself, because I already have the Backyard Gang one, and they must not be interested because they didn't respond to me. So I do want the gun plush though. He is oddly designed, but the difference with that one is that was one of the very first to ever be made. So of course it's going to be a little bit different than all the rest of them, in comparison to like the Toy Factory ones that came out last year or whatever, when there's been many successful toys made before that they could have, kind of used for inspiration. Random Barney foot, yeah. The other one on the shelf, I just had them. I would have my costume in here, but it's just too big. I'm actually thinking, I was hitting hard times where I thought about selling it and I didn't. But I am thinking about possibly getting rid of it. I don't know. Stay tuned for that, I guess. Let's see, what else we have? We actually have a box this time, so now we can do some real unboxing here. The last 3 are boxes. So let's see what we have. Some more tape. They're very secure with this one. Okay. Any day now. There we go. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, this was a collection. So I saw this on Mercari, I think. It was a collection of things, and I just wanted all of it. Lisa says thank you for buying it. Thank you, Lisa, for selling it. First things first in here. Best of Barney. I like the Best of Barney for what it was. This is actually a different printing than the one I have. The CD looks very different. Oh, this is the collector's edition universal release. Best of Barney. I like Best of Barney. I think they could have, like we've always said, they could have done more. There's so many other years of Barney that they could have went with. But then again, I also look at the Park era as the reboot of Barney and Friends, right? So of course, they could have included season 1 through 6. But if you're a reboot, then you kind of stick within the realms of what you started with that reboot, I guess. So I kind of understand why they did it the way they did, but yeah, I like Best of Barney. I liked acting that one out a lot, so maybe that's why. With the apparel of the classic Barney underway, would we get plushies made for older fans? That's a good question. Give me. That's a good question, Matt. I don't know. It would be cool to see that. But who knows? I don't think the thing with Mattel is I don't think they actually care much about doing anything for us. That's just a selling point. So classic Barney is probably going to be park era Barney, not actual classic Barney. I would be very surprised if they even gave that any attention. So I'm almost positive there will be plushes and those kind of things, but I'm sure they're going to look like Barney Jr., Barney the Third. Jen likes to call it the creature, but I used to say that the Backyard Gang Barney was Barney's dad, and so now my inside joke with myself is that this new guy is just the Barney we know's son. So that would explain why there's some differences in looks and things like that. It's definitely not Barney, so I call him Barney the Third. So I'm pretty sure the toys are going to look like him. I doubt they'll do any classic styled Barney stuff for us, especially if they're pushing that new show. They would want things to match with that. But we'll see. They need to release BYG in season 1 to 6 on DVD. They do. If they even have the content anymore, I have no idea. It was definitely a better 20th anniversary special than Dynamite Birthday. Yes, it was. Dynamite Birthday was a mess. They were clearly just trying to put stuff out, and it really had no basis. Retitle it Barney's Magical Memory Box or something, and Best of Barney is very good. That is true. It was not the Best of Barney for the 20. Yeah, you were very right. Kind of wish that they bring up a little reference of 90s. We got Mr. Boyd and Stella the Storyteller. Am I right? Yeah, they did. And then in I think they were throwaway episodes that ended up on video. Read With Me, Dance With Me. They had men come in. In one of the season 11 episodes, Kim was in it. She didn't play her character itself, but she was there. And so they did do things like that. I wish they would have done more of that. They could have leaned a lot more into other history of Barney. Considering the fact that seasons 1 and 6 were not even getting that much of attention, if there was an archiving finding team, they would preserve the tape masters and remaster them. Yeah, I'm almost sure Mattel, if there's any archives that still exist, Mattel has them. When you sell or things like that, all that stuff switches over to them. So they would have all those things. They would have unwritten scripts that didn't get used that Stephen White wrote, or different proposals for scripts, things like that. They have all that stuff. So I don't know. Yes, speaking of needing to earn a title, I don't think I'm going to be buying Creature merch. We'll see how I feel once the show actually... I'm going to buy it just because I want it. That's about it. I think now, not everything. I'm not going to go out here and be all crazy with it. But the thing is, when I was a kid, for some reason here in Omaha, there was not a lot of times where I could go to the store and see Barney merchandise on shelves. And so I'm excited for that aspect of it, to just see toys on shelves with Barney's name on it. That's an experience I haven't had before. And so I'm interested in that part of it. More in this box is this classic Barney baby bottle that I would be able to use if there was a baby nipple, which you can just buy those. But yeah, it's a baby bottle, so that's kind of nice. Barney's Alphabet Fun. Another book to promote Barney's Great Adventure that they filmed. Or not filmed, but took pictures of Barney in his farm outfits with different farm animals. So that's a pretty fun book, Barney Alphabet Fun. I don't think I have that one on the shelf here. This is the deciding factor for me, was this little guy with his little Hawaiian shirt on. I think this was a General Mills Barney. Like the cereal company, I believe. Yeah, General Mills, 2002. They did these. I never liked when they made the pink mouths with Barney for whatever reason they did that. I don't know. But yeah, I liked him. So this is the main reason why I bought this. I got this box was for this little bitty guy here. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Drew says I'm contractually obligated to buy the merch. that would be a good talking piece. And I know that my daughter, she already, if you show her the picture, she thinks it's Barney because it's the colors and things like that. So I think that's what's important. Obviously, yes, we have to see if the content's any good. But I will buy things for her too. Because, I mean, if you're in a store with a kid and they like what they like, you have to do it. I really don't need any more Barney stuff. I'm pretty comfortable declaring that this isn't Barney. Or at least my Barney. Yeah. I mean, it's never going to be our Barney, even when it comes out. Even if it's a great show, it's not going to be ours. So, yeah. Some of the merchandise of Barney having the pink tongue reminds me of Backyard Gang. Yeah. Me too. That was a promotion with Youngsters Yogurt. I remember buying a bunch of yogurt to get enough proofs of purchase to get a full set. Nice. How'd that turn out? Did you get the full set? I never knew that was a thing. So, that's cool to know. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, okay. This is cool. I used to have this on CD. Never had the cassette, but it's brand new in its packaging and everything. Barney Sleepy Time songs. Brand new, never opened in its packaging. Cassette. I thought that was really fun to get. Usually you find them and they're out of their packaging or whatever. You don't usually find them a lot of times where they're in the packaging. And you can see the song list on the back. Yeah. So I was really excited to get this. To add to the collection. Keep it inside the perfect packaging. And things like that. Drew says, I did... Ooh, a blister pack, yeah. I did get all 3 dinos with that one creepy Barney song. Which song are you talking about? What's the creepy Barney song? Huh. You have to tell me what song you're talking about, Matt. My favorite song on this album was Bedtime with Barney, though, and I'm glad they used. That's one good thing that they did do in the riff era was use that song. That was a good thing to bring into there. Good night. Oh, is that the one where he's like good night, good night? Yeah, I never saw it as creepy. I'll have to listen to it again and see why you guys think that it's creepy. I have Favorites Volume 1 and Zumba and Toyland. Oh, nice. Yeah, I need to get Volume 1. I never collected the Barney like radio story ones, but yeah, I do want to get more of the albums in cassette form or CD form that's still in this packaging. All right, last but not least, we have one more box. I'm really excited about this one. As soon as I figure out the best way to open it. Let's see here. It's like opening a Christmas present. That is also then wrapped again. Okay. Let's see here. Let's just cheat. Okay, let's see. I think when I get a package, it's Blue's Clues. We just got a package and wonder what's inside. We just got a letter. Yeah. In our show, I've got a letter song. And so I think about that one all the time. Hooray, I've got a letter today. All right. So it's been packaged 3 times. Okay. They are very serious about keeping these, which I'm actually proud of. Because once you see what these are, I'm hoping they're in good condition. But I'm glad that they took so much extra precaution. Let's see here. When I was a kid, I was part of the Barney fan club. And so I used to get, the magazines and things like that in the mail. And then something happened where somehow all my things just started disappearing. Parents, they just don't understand. But luckily, I was able to get more magazines. I got these on Mercari. There's 5 of them. So this is the winter edition, volume 4 from December 2001 magazine. With even like the Barney Buddies membership card that you could apply for. With the Barney Buddies Club t-shirt that you could have got. I don't know if you guys can see that picture of it. It also says there's the show tour schedule in here also somewhere from Musical Castle. So this is at the time Musical Castle was going on, so you could see the entire tour. I'm super happy that I could find these and grab these. It gave me a message where it was like, someone else has it in their cart, so like I hope it wasn't one of you, because I hurried up and bought it before anybody else could. So yeah, I have that one. Then also Musical Castle. But this was the September-October 2001 when they were promoting Barney's house. This one is in really, really good condition. None of the pages are marked up or anything, which is great. This is also at the time where they were promoting the Barney for babies kind of thing, and also this especially Barney toy. You guys remember that? Did anybody have that? I had it, and now that the site doesn't work anymore, so you can't change it and like customize the songs and things like that you used to be able to do with it, unfortunately. Let's see here. And then I have the September-October. Well, here, let's go here. These are the rest from 2000. So May and June 2000. So I got looks like almost all of the June, or all the 2000 ones. Yeah, pretty good condition. Good job. Then this one from March and April, promoting more Barney songs and Rhyme Time Rhythm. I miss when they used to take new pictures for promo things instead of just constantly using the same images like they ended up doing later in the year or later in the years. So I really enjoy that they did that. The final one that I have is from September-October of 2001. So yeah, I was super excited. I used to love getting the posters. And as a kid, I used to take them out. Now I will leave them inside so they can be preserved. But yeah, I was super excited to get 5 of these. I haven't had these since I was a kid. So I'm super excited to be able to add those to my collection as well. Well, that is all that I have. Let's see here. I already know that they originally wanted to do a series on Barney's house, but the idea was scrapped. Yep, it was scrapped. They actually and they filmed in Color Dynamic Studios, which is where they also filmed the Backyard Gang videos and season 1 and 2. So that had to be nostalgic for those who were like David Joyner and those guys who were there in the beginning to go back to that studio with their all new set and do something different. I kind of would have liked to see the Barney house idea live out. I'm one of the weird ones because I would like to have seen what that would have looked like. But I haven't, especially Barney. I got it to go on a 10-minute rant one time. Oh, that's cool. That's funny. Yeah, I use that archive website where you can go look at like old websites. And I looked up that Barney website, and they had something where you can like download content. So if you have like the stuff to connect it, I don't know if it'll work if you can connect, like download the content, connect it, because it was when the site went out of like they stopped working on it, so they had where you can just like download a bunch of the content. So I don't know if that would work still today if you have the connection, but yeah. That's all the stuff that I have, guys. Today, that it's not much, nothing very rare, things like that. But I did want to just come on here and share some time with you guys and share that stuff with you. Share what I had gotten since the last time and that kind of thing. There will be new content coming to my channel here very soon. I'm going to upload that one video that I used as the intro today. Drew says he depersonalized his that way by downloading the content. Is that like, so then it just didn't work anymore and took like your name and stuff out of it? Maybe was it all generic? But yeah, so as you guys know, I'm an admin with Barney History Fans, and so we started a podcast there called Spots of Love. There's 2 episodes here on our my YouTube channel right now, and we have a lot more lined up to be coming out, and those will be starting to appear on this YouTube channel also. First in the History Fans page, and then on this channel. My first and last of Forgotten Cast videos, we'll have some more of those coming out. If you guys have suggestions of people that you would like to see me take a look at their first and last times on the show, let me know. The next episode that's coming up is we're looking at David, who was played by the 3rd version of David, played by Emilio Mazur, I believe is how you pronounce his name, from the later seasons. And then the Forgotten Cast member that we're looking at is Miss Marigold from Walk Around the Block with Barney. So those will be coming out. And so I just want to start making more content. I've been super busy and not having a lot of time to do really anything. You should do Jeffrey and Adam's mom for first and last of Forgotten Cast. Thank you. I'll write that down. Jeffrey. Yeah, thanks for that. It overwrote the data. Oh no. Okay, maybe don't do what I said then. If it's already personalized to you, probably just leave it alone. My favorite Barney actors as follows: Bob West, Dean Went, Duncan Brannon, and Tim Dever. I would put Tim Dever right after Bob West. I would put Dean Went right after that, and then the other guy can go somewhere. Excuse me. So yeah, that's all the stuff that I have, guys. I really appreciate you spending this like hour with me. I hope there was some cool stuff that you guys enjoyed. Thanks for conversating with me a little bit. As I get more stuff, I'll always try to do more of these live streams and share. But yeah, I really appreciate it. See me over in Barney History Fans or the Barney Facebook fan club if you're in that. Or leave me a message under this video or any of my videos and let's chat. But that's all that I have, everybody. So thank you again. Enjoy the rest of your night, your day, wherever you are at. And we'll do this again soon. All right. See you later.